Hey everybody, welcome back to Parkitect. So, I had actually just finished recording a Parkitect video, went to go edit it, and guess what? The footage was gone. Apparently, I had Netflix running in the background and I didn't even realize it, and I use NVIDIA Shadowplay to record videos, and I think they have some kind of anti-stealing thing incorporated to where it won't work if you have Netflix open anywhere, because it just turned off after like 5 seconds of recording, I think, and it didn't tell me it did that, and the video just doesn't exist. So, I have to redo it, which is kind of good, because there was something about the scenario we're going to play that I didn't know about until the last, like, 3 minutes of the scenario. It was hilarious, but at the same time terrible. So, let me do the breakdown of the votes. Pagoda Valley got 1, Hickory Hill got 6, and then KAISERBERG got 9. So let's read this. The eccentric owner of this ski slope wants to be prepared for climate change. It's rather unusual, but if you work with the steep terrain and ignore the cold, this remote location could serve as the site for a unique theme park. So it's kind of bizarre. It says it's unusual. This guy, he owns a ski slope, and what he wants to do is like, you know what, the planet's warming up, let's start to build a theme park. So by the time, you know, it's super hot and the snow's melted, guess what? We're already prepared. That's what he wants to do. That's what we're going to do. Now, looking at this scenario, have at least 450 guests in the park, super easy. No loan debts, super easy. Overall rating is 75%. Okay, I can do that. Optional 200 guests in the park, all by December year 2. It was super easy. And I was like, okay, let's do it. Super easy. No problem. It's super easy. We got it. Because it's super easy, it's not going to be a problem at all. So, first thing we see when we start this is we're not charging any money to get into the park. Not great. There's a bunch of angry people, hungry, tired, in the park. Alright, I can see that being part of the challenge as well. There's nothing. No food, no drink, no benches. Okay, I got it. That's where the challenge is. No big deal. We got this ride going up the hill, which we don't want because it's going to trap people up here. So I'm going to turn this off right away. And then what I did was, you know, I did everything standard opening. Got benches, garbage cans, food, drink, put a couple rides in. Everything was great. I looked at the coasters we start out with. Bobsled and Alpine. I'm like, those two aren't really great ones to start off with because, you know, Alpine, it doesn't hold many people. If you really want to make it decent, it's like you got to go up a hill, which we have a hill, but at the same time, like that's a pretty steep hill. It's going to be far away from everything, and it's just not a great roller coaster to start out with. Bobsled's better, but at the same time, it doesn't hold that many people. And it's risky because it can explode. And I think it takes a decent amount of money to make it work. And also, the ratings on both of these aren't really that high. The higher the excitement you go with the bobsled, the more likely it is going to explode and kill people. So that's the other risk with that one. So what I did was I decided to wait for a coaster to research, which I think I'm still going to start out with doing. By the time I hit 20 minutes in the video, I finally got my first coaster, which, speaking of which, we're going to start this now because of that. And I started building. And guess what happened? I put 2 things of chain hill in, and I hit a limit. That limit said that I could not build any higher after 2 pieces of chain hill. So I'm like, that's not good. Let me try going down. I can't dig into the ground at all. So we have a height limit when it comes to building coasters of like 4 meters or something like that, which is awful. That is where the challenge in this scenario comes from. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to use that slope in order to make this work. And I got a plan. I'm hoping I get the steel coaster again, because that's the one I got when I did my research. It was a steel coaster, and it was great. So here's to hoping we get that again. We probably won't. We'll probably get a wild mouse, and that's going to throw a giant wrench in my plan. But we'll see. So I'm going to quickly put all this crap down again, and we're gonna get to it. Crap. What am I looking for? Food and drink. It's not there. It is nice that I don't have to build a depot because we're right next to the thing. Crap. So I think the correct way to do this is to, use this monorail, build your alpine coaster up here, have it go down the mountain, you know, like it's a ski slope, ha ha ha, and then do what I did that one park and just have the coaster comes up. So the entrance is here, the exit's down here, and then the cars go up the chain hill with no one on them, so it doesn't affect the score. But the fact that I'm gonna have to build every coaster that way, I hate. But I mean, in order to pass this scenario, it's super easy. It's just that one restriction with the height is going to cause so many problems. So that is why it's so easy to beat this, because it's actually not. All right, we're just going to delete that sign because it's unimportant. We need garbage cans. We need staff. Let's get the garbage cans first before I forget. A couple around there, some there. Get these all over the place. And watch what happens when I unpause this. Everyone's going to sit down. It's going to be hilarious. But first, I want more benches over here. Good. We need... I should... You know, I think I will. The first time I played through this, or not played through it, but the video that got deleted, I didn't hire security guard. I think I'm going to this time around. Because, these people are visibly upset. I mean, there's nothing here. And they've been here for a while. Like, look at this guy. I don't know how long he's been in the park for. Apparently 3 seconds. Okay, so it just is based off where we started, but... his stats say otherwise. He's a cheerful litterer. And he ain't too cheerful. Because my guess is whoever made the scenario locked them in this park to make them sad to start out with. Kind of as a, yeah, I know how to make this more challenging. We'll just screw over the person who's trying to do the scenario by making a bunch of people, 42 people in the park, miserable. It's great. Great start. All right, what else do we need? We need a Yanni tour, and I'm going to hire security. Okay. So that's a good start. Let's get some flat rides in as well. I'm going to get the 4D Cinema because it holds more than the motion one. And I think it holds more than the bumper cars. Maybe not, but we're going to put that there. Entrance right there. Exit right there. We're also going to get the Tourbillon because it's exciting. Put that there. We'll put the entrance here, the exit there. That's what I'm going to do with this path. Send it down there. Then with our entrances, we'll do that. Perfect. I'm going to change the color of them, because I didn't change the color of them in the last time, or in the last park. And I should have, but I didn't, because I'm dumb. I think in the last scenario, I was more worried about, you know, running to theme parks than I was changing the colors of the queue lines. Let's get a info kiosk right there. I think we're ready. That went a lot faster than it did the first time round. And then just watch everybody sit down. We're researching, right? Why is that grayed out? Gathering. Oh, maybe that's why, because they're gathering IDs. IDs? Ideas. All right, fast forward here. We have more money than I had at the other one as well. I wonder why that is. Did I forget to do something? I think I added more benches, but still, we're a lot better off than we were previous one. I wonder why that is. Oh, well, not important. Oh, that also reminds me, because these people are hungry now. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, they're close. But we can help. We can pick up the shopkeepers and move them closer. So they don't have to walk all the way there, and we can start selling crap quicker, which is great. Oh yeah, the entrance to the park. I'm just gonna make that $2 and see what people say about that. Or you get something to eat around here. Nothing that interests me. Nothing. Okay, so that will all be fixed in due time. It helps if I open the rides. I'm so dumb. All right. Also, that reminds me, I gotta go look up here. Yep, there's 2 people stuck up here because they were on the ride when I closed it, or at least in the queue line or something. But let's get them back to where they need to be, which is down here. Okay, we're all caught up, and we're still January, and we're researching, which is great. Let's see what we're gonna get here. Hopefully, it's not terrible. I want the steel coaster because I want it to launch, and I think that I can make an exciting steel coaster. It's not going to make any sense if it was real life, but if I can get it to launch, we can keep it flat, and then I can put some crazy hills in, and it should be good. I don't know. There's like, oh yeah, another thing I should mention with this scenario is you can't change the ground at all. You can change the color of it, but you can't actually change the height. Awesome. Someone just got arrested. So there's that. We're stuck with that. Yeah, you got banned, idiot. That's what you get for being an idiot, idiot. Get out of my park. I can't click him. There we go. I'm banned! Maybe you shouldn't have broke some stuff, moron. Oh crap, that also reminds me. One thing I forgot to do is hide everything. Yeah, can't change the height limits, which means you can't change how tall you can make coasters. So, that's how they stopped that from happening. I tried it, believe me. No, I don't want that. I want the wall. I really don't care about... Oh crap, I forgot the staff room as well. Jeez! It's like I'm bad at this game. Alright. So we're gonna grab... I don't want the half wall, I want the full wall. Do that, hide all of this. I honestly don't care how it looks. I can't be bothered. I got more important things to worry about. I don't even care that we're hiding that door either. The more important things being, how on earth am I gonna beat this scenario? I still don't think it's gonna be that bad, but... Still, it is gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be a pretty big challenge. We'll just use a flat piece because I'm too lazy to get and build a roof. Is there a flat piece somewhere that I can grab? Shut up, phone. Nope. Okay, I was kind of hoping there was one hidden under there. There we go. Here I am trying to cheese it and find one, but... Cover this up, and I think that'll be good for that building. Just don't need to worry about the doorways. There's one right there. Beautiful. Honestly, they look way worse than the originals, so I don't know how that's technically bringing up my decoration score. Perfect. Something broken there. Okay, that's fixed. Everything's nice and green. Okay. Let's see what people are saying about the park now. Good deal. Awesome. We're losing money. That's fine. Shoot. No. Why? 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 Junior coaster. It's not the junior coaster. It's the wild mouse coaster. It's not the wild mouse coaster. It's the spin coaster. The one time I get a steel coaster, and guess what? I had Netflix running in the background of my stupid computer, and stupid Shadowplay didn't record my stupid video because stupid. It's stupid. We don't have umbrellas, so these guys are stuck in the rain. Wait, did I just see someone break a garbage can? I heard it, but I didn't see it. It was one of these clowns. See, one thing that's great about this game is you can literally see every single path they took. I don't know if it'll tell you when they break a garbage can, though. So that's something I need to test. I need to see if it happens, and then see if it actually says it. Which, let me just go on a mini rant here. This game, you select a certain person. You can see everything they've ever done in the park. Every thought they've had in the park. And you can go to exactly where they had every single one of their thoughts. It works the same with group thoughts. I want to go on this. You can see every single time someone thought, hey, I want to go on 4D cinema. Or, hey, this pretzel's worth it. Or better yet, where can I get something to eat around here? Now, if there was garbage or something, like litter all over my parks, or if there was a one spot that had a lot of litter or broken stuff, guess what? I could click it and find it. You want to know what game you can't do that in? You can't do that in freaking Planet Coaster. Why? I don't know. In Planet Coaster, if someone's like, hey, the litter here is bad, the game doesn't tell you where it is. You have to go find it yourself. And it sucks. This game, this guy, random guy, guess what? I can see where he entered the park, where he bought everything, and where he had every single individual thought for every single guest. But no, if there's a group of people that say, hey, there's litter bad here, for some reason, Planet Coaster doesn't show you where that is. It just happened recently in Tiny Park, so I like this game a lot. Parkitect's a good game. It's probably my favorite of the Tycoon games. It's right up there with Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 in my book. It's a great, successor to Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Planet Coaster has a lot of little problems like what I just mentioned that just anger me. And, well, not anger me, but... Although, I guess I did sound kind of angry with that rant. Anyway. Things that I wish were in the game, that I think should be in the game, that aren't in the game, that I'm like, why aren't they in the game? Like, where the guests might think there's bad garbage. Anyway, that was just a mini rant. So we're waiting for a junior coaster now. And like I said, yeah, we have the bobsled coaster and the alpine coaster, but I just don't feel like those coasters are worth it at this current moment in my park. I think the scenario is trying to get me to use them. It wants me to use them and make them come down the hill. I think that's literally the point of the scenario. However, I'm going to say no. I'm going to do it my way. And we'll see how it goes. I think the whole point was, so, okay, the guests come up here, the park's up here, and then they slide all the way down. We fun with the alpine and bobsled. But to me, that ain't an amusement park. But I'm pretty sure that's the way it's supposed to be. We could build a pretty cool go-kart track. I might do that after the first coaster, but oh my god. The problem with the first coaster is it's gonna suck. See, I wish we had the steel coaster. If I had the steel coaster, I could make this work so much easier. But we're getting a frickin' junior coaster. Crap. I might have no choice but to go-kart it. What are our loans looking like? Because we're gonna need a loan. Oh, thank God these are all still the same. I'm getting this one. 1.8% with 11,000 is way better than these, so I'll take that real quick. Good. So we got $15,000 to spend. I'll probably be able to build a coaster and the other thing as well. See, the problem is, like, I'd have to get a path all the way up here because I don't want the ride to be the only way to get from one side of the park to the other. I don't want that because if they're upset and they don't want to ride the ride, they're not going to do it, and they're going to get stuck up here and they're going to complain. So, I'd have to bring a path all the way down to make sure that doesn't happen, and that is a crazy amount of room that the guests are going to be wandering on, that there's no rides nearby, that there's no food or drink, because it's going to be on a slope as well, so it's not like you can do anything there. I would have to get food and drink up here. So it's like, it's just not a smart move, but they really want me to do it. Crash. Visitors will decrease. Son of a diddle. That's right, leave my park. I don't know why you're leaving my park, but you're not welcomed here anyway. Alright, I've had enough of this park! You've been in the park for like 18 minutes, guy. Goodbye. What about you? Oh my, they hate me! Why? All I did was shower them with love. Yeah, their experiences aren't great. We're at 43% with experiences. We gotta get that to 75. I honestly just think it's because they were miserable when I opened the park. Thanks to the scenario and just the way it's done. We're gonna research more coasters as soon as this coaster is done. I still don't know how I'm gonna do it. Alright, I have a plan. We're gonna have to change some things here. It's not a great plan, but it's gonna have to work. Alright, we got the junior coaster. Let's make it intense. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna come over here. I might have to bulldoze through this section of ride, honestly, or the scenery. I don't care at this point. Let's do it like this. So, we need chains. And we need to follow the hill. This is the only way to get this to work. If you don't believe me, there's your proof. If you get too far off the hill, guess what? It'll say nope. The only problem is how the chains, oh god. They're gonna have to ride the chains all the way up here for this height. This is not how this is supposed to be done. Frankly, I don't care. Alright, I feel like that's more than enough speed. And that's what they do to you, and that won't work. Awesome! How am I supposed to do this then? There we go. So we're instantly going under the ground. It's not like I have much of a choice. So this is, okay, so we can go through this slope ground, which is nice. But down here, we can't. We can't dig into the ground down here with the coasters. The goal is to make this as intense as humanly possible with what we've got. So, here goes nothing. This is gonna be the most ridiculous junior coaster I've ever built. And I've built some pretty ridiculous junior coasters. Believe me. If you've seen any other videos in this series, you may remember some of the crazy junior coasters that I've built. And they've worked. I ain't banking anything. We need that intensity and excitement. This might be too much, though. This may be a little much. Nope! Look at that! Excitement high, intensity high. Yes! Alright. I want to make the chains faster, but... Can we get more than one? We can't block. Ooh, you can! We might be able to get more trains on this than I thought. Yeah, the big issue is just this hill. I could make it faster, but that might make it way too intense. I mean, we're already kind of getting there. Is that going to be an issue? Yep. Okay. Can we go 2? We can, and then we'll just spiral it up. Oh my god, look how much speed it has. The excitement is still... We lost excitement somehow. Alright. Don't know how that one happened, but... It's fine. Perfectly fine. See, look, I can't even do that. I can't even do that. You can see where that's our limit right there. It's like literally 4 meters going up. That's our height limit. Which is a big ol' oof, if you ask me. No, it's gonna have way too much speed through there. Who cares? Get some block brakes. Probably gonna have to change the speed of those, but it's fine. Alright, into the station with ye. How many trains can I have now? 12, okay, 2, perfect. Oh crap, I didn't pause the game? Damn, we lost some time there. That's okay. We built this thing relatively fast. Entrance, exit will go there. Right, let's run a test with the dummies in it. This is the most intense junior coaster I've ever made. The only problem with 2 trains is it's going to take even longer, or it's going to ruin the rating even more. Because they have to sit there and wait a little bit. Oh my god, this is amazing. I kind of love this coaster. I mean, it's pretty nuts. But it looks like a hoot. Eh, it doesn't look that bad. Those brakes did absolutely nothing. I think probably because there was no, yeah, it was probably... If there was something in the station, they would have to stop. But since there wasn't, it was fine. Alright, let's get some paths. I'm just sitting here watching this thing. But we can path it up. Let's see. What does it look like in here? Perfect. We can just go this way with it. Awesome. And then, we'll delete that wall. Okay, are we... Delete the path, too. That works. Can I not delete that? Don't you do that to me. There we go. It's because I couldn't see it, I guess. Screw you and your scenery. I don't even care. Perfect. It's a floating roof. Numbers are still great. Oh, man. I can't believe that's a 51. And the best part is, guess what? My recorder's still going. Because I don't have Netflix going on in the background. And I didn't even know it was running in the background. It's not like anything was even playing. It was paused. Shake my head. What happens? All right, what number we got? 51 times 0.15. 7. Ooh. 51's not that high, but oh well. We'll charge $7.50, even though it was $7.65. We'll give them a deal, because I'm kind. It's open, but it needs an entrance. My bad. Yes, I'm making a long queue for this thing. That's a classic long queue. All right. So this coaster needs a name. We'll ride it next episode. I'm going to end this one here. It's a better start, at least, than the first attempt at this game, or at this scenario. Wait. Okay, good. That thing's over. We got a chunk of guests coming in. I'm not going to increase the price. Not yet. Coaster's done. We'll see what happens next episode. Everything's great. I'm happy. Everything's fine. Anyway, ending this here. Just rambling. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and share the video if you enjoyed. That helped it a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you next time.